Hello everybody and welcome to Enter the Gungeon, Farewell to Arms. In the previous episode we got another win on our Turbo Paradox streak and I'm actually feeling really good about this. Like, we've been playing pretty decently and honestly Turbo mode normally gives me a bit of trouble, so I'm quite happy to see that the streak's going well. I think we're on a 7 streak now, we're going to be going into our 8th here, and let's hope for some good luck, good RNG. We've got Macho Brace and Silencer, honestly weapons that aren't particularly amazing, but are still okay. Like, the Silencer actually got nerfed in the Farewell to Arms update, which I don't really understand why that is, but apparently it did indeed get nerfed. So we are going to see that doing a little less damage than normal, but the Macho Brace is something that we can use from time to time to gain a little bit of extra damage. Honestly, with the weapons we have right now, not particularly useful. As you see there, I'm using the flash guard trick. I've been speedrunning a lot, so I've learned a lot of speedrunning tricks here. And we've actually got the boss really early here, so we might as well go for it now. Might as well go for it now. While we're here. Gives us like 100% chance of getting a gun from the boss, which is very nice. And also it just means we can kill him that little bit quicker. And honestly, our sword is much better than the Silencer at this point. So there's not much point in using the Silencer unless we really need the range, which we don't. Unfortunately, these bosses actually are quite difficult in Turbo mode sometimes. We didn't have too big of a problem this time around, but they can be quite troublesome. Luckily this guy is the easiest one, the easiest twin to get on his own, especially with Blasphemy, because you can get rid of the attacks very easily there. And we're actually on for a 1 minute 13 boss kill. It's pretty good. Oh god, a tearjerker. Oh no. Oh no. That thing is dreadful. Just god-awful. Even with synergies, it's really not good. It's an item I thoroughly do not like. Get deaded. 2 shotgunners coming in. Hey. Flash Garden's cool. Now, we don't need ammo for anything, do we? Let's try and get around to this chest here. Basically, flash guarding is where you swipe, reload, and turn at the same time, and it hits everything in the room. Like you saw, I triggered that chandelier without actually touching it. It's a really good way to deal damage to the entire room without actually hitting the enemies, like that, you can see. It's a little bit of a bug, but it's quite abusable with this character. So we do have 2 keys, which is rather nice. We got one from the boss, and obviously the one that we started with, which means that Oubliette is definitely more up our alley this run than it would usually be. But I would also like to open a chest as well, so it'd be a decent idea to go to our shop and see what's been sold in there. But honestly, Ooh. I was going to say, honestly, we have a lot of money, and it's going to be quite worth buying some stuff. So Shotgun Full of Love is very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, you don't ever want to flash guard in this room because you will end up destroying the barrel. Don't do that. It bad. It not good. It dumb. But yes, the Shotgun Full of Love is quite the spicy purchase there, so I might well get that. I'd like to get the badge as well. Actually, I do like the policeman. He is a little bro, but it depends if we have enough. And also, you got to think about, you're going to be getting 2.5 cares from the purchase, and then an additional 2.5 cares from actually. Do you know what? Let's do. I really want to buy another key. We'll just buy the Shotgun Full of Love. But yeah, you're getting the additional 2.5 cares from the thingy as well. Crestfaller, honestly, nothing special. From the vengeance that he gives you when he dies. You got to remember that as well. Where's my secret room, pappy? Where is it? Alright, we'll check here. Hey, we got it. And it's a free chest as well. I'm probably going to take damage here, yep. Thought so. Oh well, it's only a tiny bit of damage, and we can actually pick up this health here that I for some reason left. We've got a thing here anyways. And go over to our little bit of oubliette. So, our weapon situation is much better now, especially with the Shotgun Full of Love. I very much appreciate the Shotgun Full of Love. It's a boss killer and room killer extraordinaire. But, honestly, Blasphemy is still going to be our main weapon for a little bit here. Like, Blasphemy is going to carry us quite far through this run. I mean, it can carry you all the way to the last floor easily. But I tend not to do that because it's a little bit boring in terms of gameplay. But at least while we can use it, while I've got the hearts available, we might as well. So this is the sort of room that flash guarding is just amazing on. Die. Just stand here, do that. Everything's dead. It's so nice. And we've got a heart there as well, so we can use Blasphemy a little longer if we do end up getting hit, which obviously we won't because I'm an absolute god at this game. Just kidding. I'm humble, I swear. I did actually recently, it was yesterday for me, it'll be a few weeks ago for you. My God. I actually got 3rd in the world for speedrunning, which is insane. I got a really good run. I made a lot of huge mistakes on it, and it makes me cry inside watching it back because it could have been so much faster. I could have easily got 2nd place with it. But I got Teleporter Prototype on the 2nd floor, and I mean, Teleporter Prototype is absolutely amazing for speedrunning. As you can guess, because it teleports you to a random room. And the 4th floor, I got teleported to the boss room and skipped the entire floor. Which obviously meant that I made a really good time. I got 10 minutes and 49 seconds. The 2nd place is 10 minutes and 3 seconds, and the one below that is 7 minutes and 1 second. So it was unlikely that I was going to end up beating the 1st place one, but I could have easily beaten the 2nd place one had I not made the big mistake that I made. I wasted like an extra minute on the 2nd floor by just going the wrong way multiple times. I know how to map the floors out, and I've gotten a lot better at it, but obviously didn't do too well on it on that run. If that hadn't have gone as badly as it did, like literally it went terribly. I went to literally every single wrong room I possibly could have done. But if that hadn't happened, I'd have saved like a minute and got like a sub 10-minute run, which would have been amazing. But unfortunately it didn't quite cut through, and I missed it by just a little bit. But I was actually live streaming on Twitch at the time. Like, I have something that I'm going to start doing a bit more. Like, you may already see this or not. I don't know. Depends when this comes out. But I'm going to start streaming a little more on Twitch when it's something that doesn't need a VOD, or when I want to like play music and things like that. Let's just... Oh shit! I buggered that up really badly. I went to do the double tap reload to push them all into the pit there. It just didn't trigger. It didn't trigger at all. Right, go and get this health back over here and then get our sword going again. There you go. We've got a little Corridor King over here. Corridor Kings are just like a tiny corridor that has no enemies in it, that for some reason the game thinks is a normal room, and it displays it as such. I don't really know exactly why that happens, but it seems to generate a lot of those. Right, this is what I wanted to do. That there. Gotcha. I love that if you swipe them at the right time, it looks like they don't make any bullets at all. Now this guy shouldn't be too difficult for us at all. Oh my god. Someone actually suggested trying to do a speedrun of every single floor. I kind of like the idea of that. If we can get a reload shot in every now and again, we'll be doing, I think it's 30% extra damage, which honestly, Macho Brace, it looks good on paper, but it's really not that good. 30% extra damage for one shot if you roll. Like, the amount of time like you take rolling, it'd actually be better to just fire the shot normally with most guns. There's some exceptions to the rule. And obviously, if you're going to do a reload, you might as well get one anyways, because you're going to be reloading. But, like, for the most part, and most guns, one bullet with 30% extra damage really isn't that big a deal. And it isn't going to make that big a difference to your run. Yeah, let's keep Pulse Cannon as a secondary here. And head down to the next floor. I didn't get the crest, but I am planning on going down to the Abbey of the True Gun anyways, so that's not the biggest of deals. And we should not worry about that. Another really good thing about the flash guarding is being able to destroy barrels at a distance and get them out of the way. It's something that I've been getting used to, and it's very, very, very important because barrels can be run enders. Alright, where are you? Got you. Give me that armor. Give me that armor. But yeah, it's actually weird after speedrunning for so long. I've been spending hours and hours and hours doing it, but it's weird after speedrunning for so long. Shouldn't open it straight up. Sniper is not too bad. Seeing the generations as I play normal runs and trying to guess which way I've got to go. Right. This is a gun where the 30% extra damage actually makes quite a big difference. We could probably use that on the boss. We got a shrine. Unfortunately, it's crap shrine. I don't like that shrine. Not because it's bad, but because there's so many better shrines it could have been, and it just disappoints me. Oh! Oh god, that's close. Both of the same attack. That was a bit spooky. A little bit spooky. A little bit spooks. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Oh, look at it. It's just It makes me feel like an absolute god whenever I get that. Like, just being able to hit everything in the room at once. It takes a little bit of focus to do, and especially on controller, it's much harder. But I kind of learned a decent way to do it. But it just makes rooms like this so much better. Like, if I can get it. Look at that. 6 enemies dead in 2 swipes. Right, we can do this. We can do this. Instantly falls. What I was trying to do there is push him off. Come on, push off. Can't get him. Damn it, can't get him. We need ammo for this. Just a little bit. Just a little top up. And we'll buy the key. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then we'll go to this chest and open it up. What's our other chest? You've already opened it. Cool. Rocket-powered bullets. Now that is something I can get behind. Got an extra key as well. For the cost of 1 blank, which is always a good deal. Always, always, always a good deal. And I'm quite happy about that indeed. Quite happy about that indeed. And we found our boss room here. Come on, Sneaky boy. Right. I don't know about flawless in this guy. I always feel a bit pressured when it comes to this guy and flawlessing because he's such a difficult boss to do correctly at the best of times. And then when he gets his speed upgrade like he has now and beelines it for you like he is, just runs at you, it really gets a bit difficult because he gets like all the shots crossing from you to the wall and then he's running at you and it's just all kinds of messed up. Right, he's dead though. Lucky for us. Lucky. And we got the Excalibur. Honestly, the Excalibur's a weapon that I don't rate too highly, mainly because it carries 2.5 curse, which is one of the highest curse carrying weapons. It's one of the highest amounts of curse on any weapon in the game. And it's really not that good. Like, it doesn't fire that fast. It'd be really nice if it fired a little faster. And it's really got a very low amount of ammo. Like, very, very low. I don't know why it's 280. I don't know if that's, like, in reference to something. Or if that's just what they decided, but 280 is a very odd number. Like, make it 500 and this weapon would be really, really nice, but I think in the state it's in, it's just like, meh. It's alright. I mean, you do get the reload bullet destroy, which is very nice. But honestly, I don't know if that even makes up for the fact that it's got such low ammo. Luckily, we're getting ammo drops 4 days here. Another shrine. Unfortunately, it's a terrible one. Worst shrine in the game. Worse than the one that we just had that I was talking about before. Because that shrine, you just give away a gun for 1 HP. For 1, I never need that anyways. And for 2, a gun is almost always worth more than HP. In terms of, like, monetary value and just how much you're going to use it. Like, unless you are literally on half a heart and you have D tier guns, it's just never worth it. Ever. Top tip for you there, boys. It's just never worth it. We maybe could have gone to the rat floor. Looking at my money situation now, but I don't know. Oh, I hate this room. This room's such an annoying room. To be fair, I was giving some shade towards the Excalibur now, but I'm quite enjoying it. But I think that's actually partially because we have rocket-powered bullets. I think they're really helping us out more than it would seem. There is a key boy somewhere. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, there he is. Got him. I took fire damage there because I was looking at the key boy and not my character, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're looking pretty healthy right now, and we'll get that key. And we are not in a particularly bad situation. And we're actually pretty speedy. It's actually kind of difficult to break the speedrunner's mindset. Like, I've been speedrunning turbo mode as well as normal mode. And it's it's difficult to get out of that situation where you are speedrunning, because when you're doing it, you can go like apparently. But what I'm trying to say, what my mouth isn't letting me say, is that, like, sometimes I can be speedrunning for like 7 hours practicing. Monster Blood's pretty good. I'll buy Monster Blood. I could be like practicing it for like 7-8 hours in a row, like just trying. So you get into that mindset and it's hard to break. So coming back to a normal run after playing speedrunning for so long, it just feels strange. I mean, it's nice. I do prefer normal runs in terms of just enjoying the game, because obviously you get to see more items, you get to fight more rooms. God damn, the ammo drops are crazy. You've had like one every room. What's going on? What is happening? Ballot. That makes run drops even more likely. And we got another secret room here. And it's more ammo. Holy shit. The Excalibur will never run out. The game does not want it to. It will never run out. Have we not been to our other item room? I thought we had. Maybe not. Maybe not. I was wondering what this is going to be. Yeah, the second and third floors are by far the hardest floors to map. Like, it's really difficult to know where you're going unless you're very, very good at mapping and got a very good memory, which I do not. As you'll see from many of my videos and many of the mistakes I make in many of those videos, my memory is awful. I often forget to do things, especially when I'm streaming or playing and like this, and like commentating. Ammo, again, what the heck? The Stinger's not bad. That's actually going to be our boss killer, I think. Yeah, it's going to be our boss killer. Stinger's going to be the better choice for us. And let's go head over and shoot that boy in his fat head. Unfortunately, it's this guy here. With rocket-powered bullets, we're actually getting a little bit of extra synergy. I'm actually surprised, like, I did get hit there. But, like, that all the pistols have, like, a synergy with, I think it's hip holster. And, like, all the shotguns have a synergy with, heavy boots. But why don't all the rockets have a synergy with rocket-powered bullets? That'd be really cool. Like, just that little bit of extra damage you can do with rockets. And it gives it a synergy where they, like, travel faster and explode at a wider radius or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the synergy would be, but it'd be nice to have, like, a universal one. Much like some of the other weapon types have a universal one. I hate the way he pushes into you like this. Just heck off. He's almost dead. The bees are actually the main damage dealer with this gun, and they're doing a pretty good job. It's just while he's moving like this, he tends to run away from the bees quite a lot. Unfortunately, we didn't get ourselves our flawless there. But honestly, our health's in a good situation, and I don't think we particularly need it. I'm actually going to be looking for the Star Pew or something along the lines of that that's going to give us the cactus synergy. Because I think Star Pew or broccoli, because I had that the other day on a speedrun, and that's got to be one of the most powerful synergies in the entire game. You've probably seen it if you played Gunslinger. The one that makes it fire out all the little balls and like the spikes travel and bounce everywhere. That is by far one of the most powerful synergies in the game. It's insane. And also, another thing, the Star Pew got buffed in this update, and it is genuinely one of the best room clearers in the entire game. Like, no joke, I used it through every single floor, basically didn't run out of ammo, because every time I got to the boss I got an ammo drop, and it was insane. It was an absolute riot, that gun. So I'm going to be looking out for that. Because I used to not really like it that much, but it's really redeemed itself. Holy shit. Ammo for days. What is happening? What is going on? Oh god, jammed boy, jammed boy. Step back, fella. Step back. Oh god, there's a lot of these boys. There's a lot of these fellers. Interstellar fellers. Nah, they're not very interstellar, they're just dead. They're just dead. Is it dead? Do you think it's dead? Yeah, the game really wants me to just keep using this gun until I die. Or win. It will not give me anything else. I hate it when he does his laser beam straight off the bat. It's much easier to kill this guy when he does his other attack. One thing that is really nice about the Excalibur, even though its reload does give you a brief amount of invincibility, it's really nice that the reload's super fast. The reload being really fast is great. Oh god, jammed boy again. As you see, our curse has gone up quite a bit with some of the weapons we picked up. Mainly this. Can't think of anything else that's giving us chaos, but there could be something. Right, game. Are you going to give me an ammo drop again? Or is that it? Is that the legend of the sword put to rest? I think it is. I think it's going to put the legend of the sword to rest. Yep. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. It's dead. It's dead. Cactiso. Do some good work. Nah, I can't use the cactus. Oh my god, yes. We got possibly one of the best things in the entire game. One of these bad boys. Do we have any water? We don't have any... Oh, we do. Holy shit, it gave me a makeshift cannon. If you fire water into its mouth, it gives you a free S tier item. And we got the best one there is. So a Mimic Tooth necklace is a good call. We'll probably go and buy a key and get that. Have a look to see. So, gold amulet. We haven't really got anything that triggers blanks regularly, so that's not great. Oh, we could... Right, we'll have to see how many keys we can get here, but that could be a good shout. So, first of all, let's go and find our regular shop, because that's going to be important. Right. Just use the shotgun full of love here. That's going to be the best thing for us, I think. But yeah, like, find our regular shop, which is here. Please be selling... Oh, God. Damn you, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. So now, what we can do is come up here. We can buy this bad boy and this. along with this that's going to create a very godly combo. And I'm actually thinking we could buy another one of these for even more godliness. How much are you? How much do you cost? 19. Ooh, I've got an idea. 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 Buy this for 24. I know that's giving us a lot more curse, but it lets us do this. Yeah, boy. Got those tricks, haven't I? Free black chest. Here you gun. Thank you. Yeah, boy. I'm a cheeky boy. I got a nice little thing there. But now we have a very cool little combo where whenever we roll, we get a damage boost and the opportunity to Daruma, which gives us the opportunity to hurt the entire room with Gold Amulet. Very cool combo. Although our curse is much higher than it once was, so we have to be prepared for that. You are dead, boy. And also we have makeshift cannon and AU gun, which is going to be godly. What do you want me to do without taking damage? I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can do it. Fucking hell, I failed it. I tried to Daruma and it missed. Oh well. Oh, hello. Mimic Tooth Necklace. Thank you. I forgot about you. Main reason I took Mimic Tooth Necklace is going to save us on keys. But the bigger thing is it's going to give us pedestal mimics, which always drop items now, so... Glacier. Glacier should definitely not be S tier. I much preferred it when it was A tier. Haha, you can't shoot me because you're charmed. Chicken flute. Chicken flute. I love you. Yeah, we really don't want any more curse if we can help it. If we end up getting to too high curse, I suppose we can just drop the Excalibur. That is going to be a decent way to get rid of a lot of curse. We did unfortunately take a full heart of damage at some point. Hey, how are you? This guy is not too difficult, but he can be a bit of a pain sometimes. So we're going to be trying to Daruma as often as possible. Mainly because we can damage him quite a lot. And these guys have no damage caps, so the full 60 damage of the Gold Amulet is going to be triggered, which is very nice. And as you can see, it works quite well to take him down to Pound Town. Right, we did get that. That's worthless. It's a Guonstone and a blank. That's just not worth anything to us. So makeshift cannon, whoever the boss is, they're going to get absolutely destroyed. It didn't kill him. Oh, he's jammed, that's why. I was like, why didn't it kill him? But he's holy shit, it didn't even do like half damage to him. That didn't do anything near as much as I thought it would. Right. You can still hurt him and kill him while he's in this phase, so that's what we're going to be doing. This is going to be a point where I reckon I'll get hit. Because the wall bullets are cancerous against this guy. Hey, Yugen, come back to me. Nice. We got it. We got the falls as well. Jammed boss. I don't give a damn. And then we can take our makeshift cannon and get some more ammo in that bad boy. And then we also start off with one of them. And then travel into this. Because it'll stop shooting at us. And we'll get two guns. We get the charge shot, which actually is very beautiful, and the gamma ray. Probably use the charge shot on the next floor as well. Nothing else we need to do on this floor, is there? Apart from this, I'm going to buy this. Set things on fire as well. Just add a little touch more power to our Daruma. Daruma is one of those things that just, it enables so much for you. It really does do a lot. Oh my god, this thing with rocket-powered bullets is insane. They're so fast. I forgot about you. Oh yeah, also, whenever we trigger a piece of armor, that also triggers all the effects of our amulets. Which, again, very good. But we can kill the vast majority of non-jammed enemies just with our Daruma, which is really nice. Oh, fuck, I hate when he does this attack. I always forget that he has that. It's super rare. You very rarely see it. There we go. Got a lot of damage on him there. Blocker Boy's going to try and get me, but I honestly don't think so, fella. Oh, God. Daruma wasn't charged. Big oof. Big mess up there. You're going to get pushed off. Lol. Nice. Got to remember that we can fly as well. Means that fire is not going to be a problem for us. Really, I'm not doing a speed run, and I map perfectly to the boss. You kidding me? Never happens when I'm speedrunning. It's a complete accident. Gotcha all. Y'all suckers dead now. There you go. Take out some of the more basic enemies. Little bit of... Oh, do you see that bounce? That bounce by the ounce. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've also got a hell of a lot of blanks. Like just normal, regular old blanks. We do start the floor with 2 extra than we normally would. And then we've collected a few as the floors have gone by too. In the pit. The charge shot is like genuinely very, very good. And they made it so much better. I'm getting hit quite a lot here. Armor of Thorns is going to help. We got a synergy with it as well. Backdraft. I've not heard of that synergy before from my recollection. So, Armor of Thorns. Backdraft. If the player has Ring of Fire Resistance, Ruby Bracelet, or Copper Amulet, touching an enemy sets them on fire. Duck-a-duck. Good to know. I'm going to say that's not going to be particularly useful, but I mean... It's not useful. It's not a negative by any means. Nice. I'm going to take ammo for this because the thing's just shredding them. I can't believe that this gun went from like, it's garbage, never take it, to it can clear out the forge with relative ease. It's insane how a weapon can change. Like, they didn't even add any damage to it. All they did is, I believe they've added the ability for the shot to bounce once more. And they've changed it so that instead of having a 1 magazine you have to reload each time, it has 5 shots in a magazine. It doesn't have to reload as often. And that's all they've done. They may have even changed how quickly it charges. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, it's made it so much better. Stay back, heathen. Because the damage is exactly the same. It's just so much easier to hit things and the shots bounce more, so... Going to be a gun muncher through here, I believe. One more hit. SA, I might use that for a little bit. Oh, we got a boy. We've got a boy. Patriot Wooden Beam is very, very tempting. To be fair, the cigarettes are also really tempting. It's a bit late on in the run to get cigarettes because it does give you. That feels boring. I like my thingy shot. Yeah, it's a little late on because basically with that, every single time you take the cigarettes, you lose 1 HP or armor. You basically take a hit of damage and you gain 1 coolness, which is really nice because it means you get a lot of room drops and chest drops and you can use your actives way more often, but it's a bit late in the run to be getting a lot of room drops. The only positive would be we'd get more chest drops in Bullet Hell, which would mean we wouldn't need to open them with keys because we have the Mimic one, so that'd be pretty decent, but we'd have to lose a lot of health for it to become like something where we'd get chests pretty regularly in Bullet Hell. Bullet Hell's room drop, I don't actually know this for a fact, but Bullet Hell's like room drop methodology, like the actual algorithm for room drop, seems to be a much lower chance in Bullet Hell. You don't seem to get anywhere near as much. Stout bullets are amazing. We will definitely be buying those if we can afford them. If not, we'll get hot lead. We'll go over to our boss, and we should be able to get 2 casings from our boss, I'd assume. Right, let's go with this and the stinger. Oh, actually, nope. These 2. What am I doing? Don't be stupid. Gotcha. It's actually crazy how little damage the makeshift cannon does to this boss. You'd think it'd get him down to very near to his heart, but it doesn't. It gets him about halfway to the heart. There we go. Easy way to do that. Luckily, AU gun, 100 damage a bullet. It's doing pretty good work here. But it has unfortunately run out. I'm trying to use the rumor whenever possible, but we didn't even really get a chance there. We didn't really get a chance. Now, the question is, do we have a satisfactory heart-killing weapon? We don't, unfortunately. I think our best one is honestly going to be this. You need something that has fast fire rate and decent damage output, and we don't really have that. We don't really have that at all. I really should have saved that Daruma for the end here. But this is going to do okay damage. I think it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 cycle. I don't think it's going to be particularly quick. It's going to be 2 cycle, I think. maybe we'll go with the Excalibur to finish it off. That seems like a decent way of doing it. How much bullets will this actually destroy? It'll destroy enough, actually. Didn't think it would. Damn it. I lost the flawless there, but honestly, who cares? I was messing around with this. I just wanted to know. A 3-cycle. It's going to be a 3-cycle. Ah. Yeah, I was just messing around with this, seeing if I could destroy enough bullets to get through the gaps. And you can, but it's a bit risky. Not really worth doing at all. I tried to Daruma the heart then, but it didn't quite work. I got it off a little too late, and unfortunately didn't get the damage off when I should have done. Let's go buy stout bullets though. We did get hit, so it's less likely that we'll get more casings, but we got enough, at least. We could buy HP, but I ain't no scrub. Stout bullets, or die. Right, what's going to be our room clearer? Now, our ammo's looking pretty bleak, honestly. It's not looking very good at all. With the amount of room drops we've been getting recently, though, and the fact that we got Ballot, it will increase our chances of getting ammo, even if it is only slightly. So we might not need to worry about ammo as much as we would have otherwise. But it's still going to be a little bit of a problem, especially if we can't get ammo for the makeshift or AU gun, because they are our two true boss killers. We do have other offhand boss killers, but they're our two true ones, so it is going to be a little difficult. Now, stout bullets is going to make weapons such as this deal like 40% more damage if you hit them within the range, and also just much easier to hit enemies with, which is, of course, lovely. We don't want to be getting hit by jammed bullets. In fact, you actually saw there, I opted for taking a hit. Against the non-jammed enemy rather than the jammed enemy. I knew I was going to get hit by one of them because I just positioned myself poorly. But I made sure that the damage that I took was from the non-jammed enemy, as obviously the damage is less. It's tactical. It may not have seemed like I did it on purpose, but I kind of did-ish. The thought process was on purpose. I don't know if the actual it happening was on purpose or if it was just lucky. Oh god, this is not a particularly good room for us. We're going to want to be trying to charm the shit out of anyone that's jammed, because that's going to help us out a lot. We could actually use the sword to just flash guard, all of these different enemies, but honestly, we don't really need to. We are going the right way as well, which is nice. Oh god, this is a absolutely hellish room. Oh my god. Luckily, we charmed this guy just at the right time. We really want to be trying to use our Daruma much more regularly. Come on, die. Much more regularly to try and get rid of some of these Berks. Gotcha. This is kind of a horrible room. Especially if all three of them start doing the mage thing at once. Luckily, they didn't grab at any of our shots, not a single one of them, which is nice. We have ammo on that. We can probably use this as a decent CC weapon, but the damage, as you can see, is just piss poor. Excalibur's going to be our main choice, I think, now. It's getting to the point where it's a bit squeaky bum time, to be honest. It's getting there. Luckily, we have Daruma that should carry us through the boss if we need it to. As long as we can deal some damage to the boss and charge Daruma, we can actually coast off of Daruma's damage quite well, which is nice. Take that for that. Now we're in a situation where we can at least get through the first phase of the boss fight with relative ease. I'm not going to use makeshift cannon until the second phase because it's much easier to miss shots on the first phase and the third than it is the second. The second phase, it's basically impossible to miss your entire makeshift cannon shot, and I do believe if you miss any of the shot, it does significantly decrease the damage of it and is much less likely to one-shot. I don't even know if you can one-shot... why are we going this way? Wrong way. I don't even know if you can one-shot the Lich. I don't think you can. If you can't one-shot Dragon, I'd assume not. But then again, each phase probably has less health than the entire Dragon does, so... Maybe I am misinformed. Oh god. You jammed fella. This jammed fella's got rubella. Shot grubby. I'm actually going to take it for this. This seems to be doing really well. I know the ammo, it doesn't go that far, and it probably would have been better put in the charge shot. I did just take 2 hits there. 3 hits there. Oh my god. What is happening? Do you see how much damage I just took in that very short amount of time? I took 2 normal hits and then a jammed hit. That was really bad, and that's put us in a very delicate situation here. Like, I'm really not feeling good at all about my HP now. I was in a very decent spot for a little bit there, and now I'm not. Now I feel a bit horrible. Okay, we're on the last stretch though, so I've got to worry about that too much. As long as we can kill the boss relatively quickly, we should be fine. Can we push? We can't push, no. I was trying to push them with that, but it doesn't really work. Right. Chicken's going to be a decent bullet blocker as well as damage dealer for us as well. That's another thing we've got to think about. Always forget about the chicken. Unfortunately, jammed enemies are still taking quite a lot of damage. I know I'm not really using Daruma as much as I should do, but honestly, Daruma can be quite risky, because if it doesn't trigger when it should, then you're in a bad spot. You're in a really bad spot. And that, I'd say, like, that does happen with a bit more regularity than you'd want it to, definitely. Right, we went in the wrong way there. So, basically, I'm looking at the space here. So, if there was one room here, boss could be at either of these, honestly. It's just a pot shot luck whether I get the right one. We just have to see, don't we? We can use the SAA, sorry, not SAS. SAA next, I think. I think that's going to be our next best room clearing sort of item. Just because the shots bounce and deal a bit of extra damage when they do bounce. And we have picked the right way here. Unfortunately, we've got possibly one of the worst rooms you can get here. This room is horrible. I'm actually going to try and bounce the shots for that little bit of extra damage. I think they do 50% more damage if you bounce the shots. We're going to try and do that and get a little bit extra off on these guys. But yeah, this room is really horrible. It can really screw me up. I don't know if everyone finds it as difficult as I do. Oh, ammo, that's beautiful. I'm going to take that for the charge shot, I think, actually. Right, so let's enter with the AU gun. AU gun's hopefully going to take out this entire first phase, along with appropriate Darumas whenever possible. It seems 2 shots charged our Daruma, which is really nice. Okay, so we're going to need charge shot back. We really don't want that jammed one getting anywhere near us. Ah, you see there? I tried to Daruma and I messed it up and took a hit of damage, which is a big old shame, but he is dead. First phase done, with a little bit of AU gun ammo left for the next phase, which is actually really nice. And we can get out our makeshift cannon along with the AU gun, and that ammo should take out the second phase. And then we've got the charge shot left for the third phase. Which, charge shot for the third phase isn't particularly good considering how small of a hitbox he has, but I think it's one of our better options out of the ammo we have left. Oh, it did one-shot him. That's very nice to know. That leaves us with a little more AU gun ammo for the next phase and puts us in a much better position than I thought we were going to be in here. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. So, we've got to be on point out. Oh, no way. That was horrible. We do have a lot of blanks here. We've got to remember that. We've got to remember that. But that was just awful. We're going to be wanting to end attacks like that as soon as humanly possible. And basically, I want to be using my blanks as much as I possibly can, along with, like I said, Daruma and blanks. Daruma and blanks, Daruma and blanks. I'm repeating myself quite a lot here, but it's because it's a bit of a stressful situation if you can't tell. There you go. I'm going to Daruma that. Honestly, I don't know what's happened over there. End that attack. And the chicken actually finished it off for me quite nicely there. That got a bit touch and go towards the end there. Pretty speedy run, in fact. Sub 40 minute, which is it's kind of rare for a bullet hell. But yeah, it was a pretty speedy run. And yeah, it really got a bit touch and go towards the end there. We were really feeling the heat. And we managed to pull through. Our streak's going strong at 8, which is really nice. I'm quite enjoying this paradox streaks. Even though the items you start with can sometimes only make a difference to the first like 1 or 2 floors, it still adds that little bit of extra flair and uniqueness that some of the other characters don't really carry. Especially if you get an item like, I don't know, like Junken's going to be a run-defining one. You could get like a really good boss killer that's going to carry you through the rest of the game. Things like that. And there's going to be some items that you can start with that really do persist throughout the entire run and help you out a lot. I mean, that run, we didn't particularly have any of those, but still, it ended up being quite a good run by the end, especially once we got that cursed shop. The cursed shop is possibly one of the best things in the entire game. It's just a shame it's so rare. Although I believe with the Farewell to Arms update, they made it a little less rare. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.